What's up, everybody? Welcome to my first YouTube video. Today I'm bringing you a review of the Samsung Galaxy S5 in 2017. Just see if you want to purchase it in 2017 or if you want to keep using yours or if you should upgrade. Now, in my opinion, it's a good phone. I bought it on release day March 27th, 2014, I believe. And I used it all the way up until about July of 2015. It was a solid phone for me. It worked perfectly for me. Held up. Never had any issues with it. I came from the S4. And before that I had the S3. And then just going to give you a little bit of pros and cons on the phone. Now I'm going to start the video off with a con. The speaker on the back. I'd much rather have my speakers on the bottom or front facing. I feel like audio and video and everything is just a little bit better to hear, a little bit more entertaining. While the back, I missed a lot of notifications, like, because I don't keep my volume super high, so if I had it on the bed, the only way I would get the notification if I saw the light on the front. But it was solid for like when I turned it up for videos. But onto the camera here, we got a 16 megapixel rear facing camera, single LED flash, and a heart rate monitor. Now leave a comment in the comment section below. I never used the heart rate monitor. I also have the Fitbit and still don't use the heart rate sensor on it. I work out frequently, but I never really got into knowing what my heart rate was. Figure it's average. But yeah, just leave a comment down there and let me know your experience with it and how it was. Maybe I'll give it a shot, try it out. This isn't my daily driver anymore. I have my iPhone 7 Plus and my Samsung S7 Edge that are both my daily drivers now. I still use it sometimes here and there depending on the job I'm doing, because I'd be pretty bummed if I ruined my 7 Plus or my S7 Edge. But if I ruined this one, I mean, I'd be a little bit bummed, but I wouldn't be as bummed if I would have ruined one of those two phones. But it was all plastic design, which is why you see it in the outer box. I like keeping my phones pretty much new condition. On this one here on the front, there's just a little ding on the bottom. But other than that, it's in flawless condition. I have a screen protector on the front, and it's held up really great for me. The phone has, and screen's great, 5.1 inch Super AMOLED display, 432 ppi. It was great. There's the front here. Let me see if I can get the photo. Yeah, there we go. I got the 2.1 megapixel front facing camera, your sensors, and then your notification lights on that side. It was a great phone. Good screen. I'm more into the bigger screens now, obviously. 5.5, 5.7, 6-inch screens. I had the Nexus 6. That was a great screen. I'm a big fan of Super AMOLED displays. Hoping iPhone picks it up for the iPhone 8. They get an AMOLED display. That'd be a big change in the iPhone line. It's IP67, so dust and water. Got that little gasket around the charge port right there. Wasn't a big fan of the charge port. I'd much rather have a single USB. A little bit more, I don't know, I guess convenient, you can say, in my opinion. And also on the bottom you have your microphone to the left of it. And on the top here you have your IR blaster and your other microphone and your 3.5mm headphone jack. I just had to point that out since Apple decided to get rid of theirs. But yeah, it was a great phone. Still is. Used it a few times. Still stuck on Android 5.0 Lollipop, I believe. Let me scroll down, check it out for you guys. Yeah, so it's still on Lollipop. But I mean, it's pretty good on Lollipop. I like it still. You can leave a comment down below, but I don't know what all was different in Marshmallow. This was the one phone I didn't really keep up on with software releases for the OS. I know I think it changes the icons of like your messenger and your contacts in your phone. But speaking of phone, the call quality on this is actually really good. It was one of the best I had in my experiences with the phone, because I know everybody's experience with phones differ, but it's actually really good in mine. Never had a problem with people hearing me. Never had a problem hearing them. There's never really anything muffled. They weren't muffled. You know, you get that like what do you get? You get like that tunnel effect, like you're, I don't know how to word it, but you know, it's like you get that tunnel effect for some phone calls, or you get like echoes of your voice repeating itself. But I've never had a problem with this one whatsoever, and I don't know, maybe I can give you a brief little thing of the camera here. Let's take a picture for you guys, see how well we can get this to turn out. So, you know, takes pretty good pictures. I'm sure it's not that good because of the camera, but yeah, it took pretty good pictures. Still, you know, you get that good, you get good detail effect in the photos too, which is what, oh, that looks horrible. But anyways, if you got a, you know, standard, you got pretty good detail effect in there. It's pretty good. But in my opinion, if you're deciding on whether you want to continue using it or buy it, I think it's worth buying it in 2017 if you're on a budget, or you know, you're a college student, or you're simply buying it for one of your kids. You know, if they're young and need a cheap, reliable smartphone. I mean, it has micro SD expansion up to, I think, 128. It's got the removable battery in it, 2800 milliamp hours, because also on release day I also got the spare charger with it. You know, you can still get these on Amazon too for pretty cheap. But yeah, I'll show you a picture of the battery in the back here. 2800 milliamp hours. Just give you a shot. It was good battery life on the phone too. I mean, it would last me from 5 p.m. until about noon the next day. And also remember, I don't use my phones like I used to. Like now I'm on it frequently. But yeah, I'm saying if you were to get this for a kid for their first smartphone, you know, it'd be more than big enough for them. You know, 5.1 inch screen, which is the standard for most smaller phones now. But yeah, it was good. I mean, the PPI is good, camera's good, front camera. Not a big selfie person, but or at the time I should say. I mean, Snapchat every once in a while I do, but on here I never use Snapchat, so camera's pretty good for what you need it for. I maybe used it twice while I had it, but you know, the rear facing camera has digital image stabilization. You know, I never used any tagging or anything, but autofocus, it's pretty good. I mean, it has the Adreno 330 in it for graphics, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 or 32 gigabytes for onboard storage. And like I said, micro SD up to 128. Camcorder, you know, video recording's pretty good too. You can go all the way up to 4K. I never tried it, so you're gonna have to let me know how that is. I've never tried it personally. You know, 1080p, 60 frames per second. It's all pretty good specs, you know, because you gotta remember one day this was a flagship. I mean, let me see if I can take this case off and show you the, if you're not familiar with the phone, I can show you what the back looks like, and you can understand why people call it a Band-Aid back. Because if you have the gold variant, it definitely looks like a Band-Aid back on it, but let's see if I can get a good... Now you got that little dimpled effect on the back. You know, about the only bit of damage that I even received on the phone after having it since 2014 is that little bit at the bottom. That's about all I ever received on it. And the other thing I didn't really like, I didn't like the fingerprint sensor. Now this fingerprint sensor isn't like the fingerprint sensors now where you just rest your finger on it and you're good to go. This one here you actually had to swipe on it, which I found it took longer more and it was a little less convenient, but also this is back in 2014. You know, obviously things progress. You know, you got the single, you know, you can't double pull down. Maybe it was different in Marshmallow, let me know, but I know this one here you had a two finger it to bring down the entire thing. But yeah, my advice is if you want to buy this phone, I think you should go for it. It's a pretty good phone. Battery life is still good on it to this day, even with the original battery in it, which is what I have in it now is the original battery. Still a perfectly good battery. Yeah. If you guys want me to link my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat down in the comments, let me know. Got any questions, let me know. The only question I have for you guys is if you want to leave it down in the comment sections how the heart rate monitor worked down in the S Health app. I've never used the S Health app before. Sorry about that. Phone's going off. But yeah, just let me know on that. And the next video I'm going to bring out is LG G4 in 2017. So let me know if you got any questions or anything down in the comment section. So till next time.